Hey guys, it's Blake Kitchens. Welcome back to Hound Hogs Barbecue. Today we're going to wrap up our wing series leading up to the 4th of July. We're going to go over how to deep fry some wings, so let's get to it. All right, so this is probably the simplest recipe of all three of these videos, and it's simply because we trim the wings just like we've done in the past videos. We separated the joint, cut the flapper off the end, but we're not going to do anything else to them. We're not going to season them or anything right now because it'll all just wash off when they get dropped in the oil. So we're going to save the seasoning for afterwards, but I want to start by making a sauce. You got to go with the best hot sauce. This is Cholula's. It's far better than Frank's or anything like that. Come at me if you got a different opinion. I don't care. We're going to put in about half a bottle of this right here. It's going to take a minute. It's a little hole. You can see where it's at, about right there. 2/3 of the bottle. That's what we meant to say. We're going to throw in 2 sticks of butter. Now these are room temperature sticks of butter, so they're a little bit soft, but we're going to melt it anyways. Just got to get it in there. Got to give a shout out to our buddy Greg, PFG Woodworks. It's kind of a spin off his recipe. Yeah, nice and greasy. Can you give me a paper towel? I really just needed like 2. Mr. ADD over there had his time. And then here's kind of the secret. We're going to take some of this Hidden Valley Ranch dry mix. You can get it in the packets or in the bottle like this. And this is really going to be add to taste. So I'm not going to be able to give you an exact measurement. But what I want you to do is as you're warming this sauce, you don't have to boil it or cook it. You just got to make sure everything's melted in together. I want you just to add more. I'm going to start out with probably a couple teaspoons in here. About 1/4 cup actually. There it is. All right, so I ended up putting probably about 1/2 cup, I'd say. The ranch is down to right there. It just adds that extra little like herbaceous kind of buttery flavor to it on top of the already butter that we've got in there. So now we're going to get to deep frying our wings. We're going to be able to do these in 1 to 2 batches. I'm going to fill this about halfway up. The biggest thing is making sure that your wings are dry. Let them sit out. Right now we're outside and it's kind of breezy, so that breeze has dried out the skin. You do not want to put wet wings into hot oil. You'll have a problem on your hands. Today, just because we have it at the house, we're using vegetable oil. If I wanted to spend the money, I'd prefer peanut oil, but got to use what you got at the house. They're going to take somewhere 8-10 minutes at about 350 degrees. All right, so the oil is about 380 degrees. We're shooting for 350, but it's going to cool down when we put this cold chicken in there. I went ahead and cut the flame off just in case we have a little spillover. I'm going to try to get all these in one batch just because we're only doing 10 today. So let's get them dropped in here. Probably not a good idea to do this in crocks. So you know they're getting close to being done when they start to float like this. Obviously they're going to have a golden brown color. And actually I temped a couple of them and they were running somewhere between 190 and 200 degrees, which as you guys know if you've watched our other 2 videos in this wing series, that's the perfect temperature for wings. It's going to render that fat, make them nice and tender, but they're still going to have plenty of moisture, especially deep fried. And so before they dry, this is when I want to season them a little bit. And so it's a little windy, but I'm going to hit them with this all queued up Stateline Bold. It's got good garlic and pepper flavors. And I'm actually going to mix a little bit in here as well. Probably about 2 tablespoons in there. So while they're still hot, let's go ahead and dip them in this sauce. We're just going to drop them in. I'm going to just mix them up with my hands. Then once they're tossed, put them back on this grate and let them cool for just a second. All right, so we got them all seasoned, sauced, and everything. And them are some really beautiful, classic-looking buffalo wings. Instead of just buying some store-bought buffalo sauce, we took a hot sauce and kind of made our own buffalo sauce with it. So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to dig in. You ready to dig in?
Yes.
Okay, just make sure you didn't want to say nothing.
Nope. No.
They got a nice crust. That's the good thing about it. You're not even going to try it without the ranch?
Nope, going straight for the ranch.
Oh, I just got a sample, yeah. Man, it's just like using a sauce that's got so much more flavor, like Cholula's. Really just ups the buffalo wing game. It's not just like spicy. It's got actual like pepper flavor in there. I guess I'll try one with some ranch. I'm all about these flats today.
Don't double dip.
Used to do what I want. It's my ranch. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one. This was the easiest of the 3 recipes. You literally just made a sauce and then you deep fried them. So much better than what you can buy at a restaurant. I don't really know that it gets much better than just a classic buffalo wing made with quality ingredients. So you got anything to add as we kind of wrap up this wing series?
Yes, I love hot wings.
All right, Forrest. So that's it for us, guys. As always, you can find all the rubs that we use, like the Stateline Bold here at houndhogsbbqsupply.com. We want to encourage you guys to turn those ideas into realities. Get out there and cook something new. We'll catch you next time.